Hey, this is Mike Mueller, and if you've got an REBarCamp, major kudos to you for putting it on. I know it's a whole lot of hard work, and congratulations. And I know you have a lot of people to thank because you didn't do it all by yourself. But if you have the registration system, and in particular, I'm looking at this one, which is it runs actually off of C forms, where you have an RSVP page and people fill in and they say something cool or what have you, and they click on the submit button. What ends up happening is that submit button actually takes all that data, puts it into a database within the website. And then the really cool part is it spits it out and writes over to the Who's Coming page and tells you, hey, there's only 56 spots left. You better hurry, or whatever, how many spots are left. But it does a little bit better than that. It takes their name, and if they've got a website, it lists their website, their Twitter address, how far away they're coming, and whatever they said for what was cool. And that's great. Like I said, you got a lot of people to thank. For this script in particular, you got one person to thank. Dan Green wrote this, and it's part of a whole lot of some of the great REBarCamp pages that are out there, websites that are out there. But now that you've got that data, how do you get it out? How do you manipulate this? So what I want to do is show you. So we're going to log in. We're going to go over to the dashboard. That dashboard, if you're not familiar with WordPress, very simple. We're going to go down to the contact forms, the C forms, and we're going to go to tracking. Now, a couple of different things that you would end up having to do. One of them is if you wanted to manipulate data. So if you had somebody that was not supposed to be there, or maybe they have duplicate entries, what you can do is you can actually click on any one of these records, and I'll click on me because I did this, and I can view the record, and what it's going to do is it's going to show it right below. There I am, and I said I was Joe Schmo, and say something cool. I put to be deleted. That's a good thing. Very simple. It's a duplicate entry. Good. It's gone. That's how hard it is to delete duplicate entries. So what I'm doing is I can go through all of these, I can view all of these, and I can grab each one and say, you know what, that's duplicate, if I really needed to. At the same time, it's entirely up to you. But how do you get all of this data out of here? Very simply, download records. What this is going to do, it's going to give you a little pop-up, and it's going to default to XML. I'm going to say you're probably going to be better off with comma separated values. And what I'm going to do is UTF-8, and I include the field names in the header. That's it. Nice and simple. I click on OK, and it says, do you want to download this? And it's actually being called form data. I'm going to say, no, I want to save it as REBarCamp Orlando. And yes. Now I saved it on my hard drive as a comma separated value, which basically is Excel. And then I can go over and I can tell Excel, hey, open this up, and this is exactly what would end up happening. So here's all of the data, and it would show, and here's their name, their email address, the zip code from where they came, Twitter ID, the website, and t-shirt size, and whatever they put in any of the boxes. So say something cool would show up here. Now, what can you do with all that? Very simply, you can take all of that data, turn around, and you can send out you got 2 days before BarCamp, don't forget to come type of email, or 1 day, or a video. You could send a video to every one of them. So there's a lot of different things you could do, as well as have your people print this out, and then you can check people in at the door. You're going to need to be able to do that too. So very simple. You got one person to thank, Dan Green. Hey, go send them a message, and have a great REBarCamp.